What is going on, guys? It's Jake. Today I'm going to look at the Beyblade Burst, kind of more TV sort of website, which gives a little bit of info on the new series of Beyblade, which is called Super Z. But everything was in Japanese, but Google Chrome does have like a built-in way to translate. So I did do that, so some things might be not translated perfectly, but I do think that most of this is going to be pretty accurate. But in today's video, I'm going to give a little bit of info on when the series is going to premiere and a little bit of info on the series, a tiny bit, but it's mostly going to be centered on who Aiga is, which is supposed to be the new main character, and basically it's confirmed that it's the new main character. Takaratomi uploaded or changed the icon to their official Beyblade Burst app, and the main Beyblade that you see in the icon is now Z Achilles or Z Achilles. People say it's Z, some people think it's Z, whatever. But yeah, so we're going to take a little bit of a look at it. First of all, we're going to look at this main site, which is like the news site. And it says, Beyblade Burst Super Zetsu site has opened. TV Toke 6 stations net broadcast on April 2nd, 2018 at 5:55 in the evening. So at 5:55 on April 2nd, which is a little bit over 2 weeks away, we are going to see the premiere of Beyblade Burst Chouzetsu or Super Z on Japanese televisions, which is really awesome. And then if you click story, which where the brunt of the information is going to get, but some of it is kind of weirdly translated. We see a little bit more out of Aiga, but it says Red Blade Aiga is a supernatural woman raised in rich culture. That is horribly translated, so just wait. I got inspired to Bay Battle. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be by Aioi Balto, which means vault, vault Aioi, to become the strongest and strongest invincible blader with Super Zetsubai, which is Super Zetsu Z Achilles. I want to fight stronger opponents to become stronger, to defeat Baltic, which means vault, and become a world champion. Aiga jumps out to the world. And there's actually a small little video segment, which I will try to link you guys. I can't show bits of the anime at all, because I'll get like copyright strikes. It's pretty bad. But I did take a screenshot from it, which I will show you, but we're going to talk about that a little bit later. It's kind of a weird feature of Aiga. So we're going to look at character, where we'll see more about Aiga. And at this time, it's not as terribly translated. And it's her, so the name is Aiga Redblade, and it's Aiga, not Aika, but it's Aiga Redblade. Kind of an interesting name, Aiga Redblade. Beyblade used Z Achilles, which is a balance type, super wild child who grew up in a rich nature, as flaming passion and pure tenderness as its essence, with a clear character in likes and dislikes. So it's very, very, very similar to Vault. In terms of, it's not like a kind of a shoe character. It's very, I like this, I don't like this, you know. I'm the strongest, and losing strong, I don't really know what that means. It's kind of weirdly translated. When the emotion, this part's really interesting. When the emotions rise, the uncluttered hair unravels like a flame and exerts a strong power. I thought that was pretty interesting. Here, I actually took this screenshot from the video, and it's, sorry, it's super, super low res. There's really nothing I can do about it. But as you can see, the character's hair gets very, like, gets away from, like, the ponytail and, like, goes up, like, in flames. It's really odd. I'm gonna guess when the battle's, like, when the battle's really intense, the hair goes like that, and then the Beyblade gets stronger, which is kind of odd. But, let's going back to this page. I'm trying to win Aioi Balto, I think this means I'm trying to beat Aioi Vault and become Super Zetsu, the strongest unbeatable blader. So I'm guessing Super Zetsu is like a term. It's not just, you know, Beyblade Burst God or Kami or whatever. It's not like the name of the series. Super Zetsu is something to achieve. So that's pretty interesting. And then that's really the brunt of the information. The rest of it, you can look at the staff and the cast, and which is interesting about the cast is you do see some of the characters that are coming back. You have Louis Shirasagi, which is, you know, Louis, he's coming back. We have Hoi O. I think it's a new character. We have Soshu Sajuko, which is also it's a new character. We have Yamanji Iro, which is a newer character. And we have Fubuki Sumi, which is the owner of... I'm saying it says Sumi Fubuki, but Japanese names are like flipped. So it's actually Sumi, or it's actually Fubuki Sumi. And that is the owner of Emperor Fornius. And at the very, very bottom, we see Baltic Aoi, which means Vault Aoi. So yeah, he's at the very bottom, which is interesting. So it's obvious that these new characters are going to be more of the center focus. Vault is definitely going to be a focus in the series, but it's mainly going to be focusing on Aiga's relationship to Vault rather than Vault's struggles and trying to be champion. And then there you go, guys. That is basically this main site, which shows off a lot of the characters and stuff for the new series of Beyblade. Now, I think it's really cool. This is a poster image for the new series. And then we see the main character, Aiga, in the front. We also see Louis in the back, which I'm going to guess he's going to be kind of like Ryuga. He's not really going to be a bad guy character. He's going to be more like a morally gray, kind of just more for himself. We have Vault in the back as well. We have what looks to be 3 new characters. We have Emperor Fornius' character Fubuki on the side. Then we have a new character on the very, very left. We have a new character on the very, very right. And we have we have Rentaro on just to the right of Aiga, and his hair is really insane. Definitely obviously takes place in the future. Hair is crazy. And it's kind of weird because the manga misdoes his name, and it says it's as Renjiro. But guys, the most interesting thing out of this entire poster, and it might be a little difficult to see, I didn't even really notice it at first, but we see what looks to be a unlocked character, sort of, for Aiga. As you can see, we see what looks to be the character with like the red hair and kind of like a super Zetsu. It kind of reminds me of like Dragon Ball Z Super, where Goku has red hair, and I think it's Super Saiyan God, if I remember right. But really, really interesting and kind of odd to see the character kind of changing form. But yeah. So guys, that has been it. It's been kind of a long video on, you know, Beyblade Burst, Super Z, or Chao Z, or Super Zetsu, or Chao Zetsu. There's a lot of different names for it to go by, depending on how you want to translate it. But a lot of info. The site just basically launched, and the site is the site launched today, actually. So there's probably going to be a lot more info kind of loading in more towards launch, and even after the series comes out April 2nd at 5:55 p.m. evening time in Japan. So we should see more stuff coming soon. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below and hit that subscribe button. But I'll see you guys next time. Have fun and bay away.